Should be, and I think, as you know, it's always a bit difficult, so to say, if children do not get the encouragement they need from home. This home encouragement is very, very important.
Parental upbringing.
Parental upbringing, and parents should make it a point of duty to say things to their kids, to advise children, to say it openly. Often parents feel reluctant or embarrassed to discuss issues of pregnancy, of telling a child, either the boy or the girl, female or male. You need to discuss issues of family with the children. You need to put them through. You need to say to them, listen, if you go out there and get pregnant, you are cutting short your future. There are times for everything. Even the Bible says so. There is time to cry, there is time to be joyful, time to celebrate, time to work hard. So we tell our children, discuss with them what the future holds. Often they're following other children. Obviously, they don't know their background. You would say to your child, no, you don't know where this particular child is coming from. Your situation and your background are not the same. You know, you need to talk to your child. Getting pregnant, going to get a house is not the end. Neither is it the beginning. The beginning is to get a good future by going to university or training or getting a skill, even for the young boy as well. Don't forget that sometimes if you don't talk to children who are boys, they go out there and pregnant.
Yeah. Young girls,
yeah, and if they meet a family who wouldn't take no for an answer, the story is always come and take and marry.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the boy has not gotten any training. It becomes a burden on the family.
Yeah. I have this, I met these two young people. They were having crisis and they came to my friend for settlement, and I asked what the problem was, and my friend was saying, you know, they had problems, they are living together, and now the boy doesn't want because another girl he's interested in another girl. And I asked my friend, I said, why are you trying to settle them anyway? I said, why should the girl's parents allow her to leave the house? It was obvious that this girl should either be in college, maybe she probably just started college.
Yes.
Why should a responsible parent allow her to leave the house and live with a boy? Does she not know that this young guy at this age, we have eyes for different girls,
and wouldn't even be able to offer much?
So if the boy doesn't want her, I think it's even an opportunity for her to go back home.
Yes.
And even the boy that the parents allowed him to keep a girl at home and start saying, I'm living with my partner.
At that age.
At that age, I think they're destroying the boy.
Yes.
Because, and this is where the issue of teenage pregnancy comes.
Yes.
When the girl probably say, I'm pregnant, the boy says, I'm not ready.
Yes.
You have to leave my house.
Yes.
And then the girl becomes destitute, and the next thing is calling the parents, I want to come back home.
Yes.
Now you've given birth to a child that you cannot maintain.
Yeah.
And not just that, you've done that, and you still want to be able to party in the evening because that's what your age group are doing.
Yeah.
So you have to take, it's a choice. So, yes. You have to take one. Yeah. Are you ready to face your school?
Yes.
And party up to a point, yes, in a respectable way?
Yeah.
Or do you want to become a parent? When you become a parent, you have to take care of your child.
Yes, yes.
There's a responsibility that goes with it.
Yes.
So that is a big problem, and I only hope that they will listen to people like you.
Yes, I do. That's what I say, that obviously my children and children that I've looked after, trained, adopted, because I have dealt and trained a lot of children within my family. And I will always say it clearly, and when they discuss amongst themselves behind my back, they would basically sit down together and say, this is what mommy says. Because I will say it, and I say to my kids, I am a professional woman. I don't want to be burdened with a grandchild. Of course, every woman, every man is happy to be grandchildren.
Look forward to that day.
To that day. But I don't want a child of mine to spring a grandchild on me and that grandchild become my own responsibility, because no, I have my own life to live. You have
your own life to live.
So if any child of mine decide to become a father, a mother, they would have come to the conclusion that they are at a position to take care of their own child. So if parents begin to talk to their children without mixing words, without feeling embarrassed, without feeling uncomfortable about these issues, the children will remember. But when you don't, the children take it for granted. Oh, mom is there, dad is there, they will take care of it. No, I would not take care of your responsibility as an adult. And if you're underage, don't go getting pregnant, because I wouldn't leave my profession to stay at home to look after a grandchild.
That's the thing. And the parents should know that when you take the money that a child will use to go to school,
yes,
and spend it on parties, buying clothes to go to parties,
that's
and
wrong.
denying the girl or
Yes.
the boy the
Education.
right to go to school, the next thing is the street.
Yes.
So, and they should not start regretting it
Yes.
when these girls now turn from the culture of education to the culture of
the
street
street.
life.
Yeah, yeah. When that happens, we can't blame the children.
You can't blame the
Obviously,
children.
we blame the parents. If
We
there are
blame the
parents
parents.
who are involved in not taking care of their children, and the children turn to the street, turn to social welfare, turn to wanting to get their own apartment, then the parents have
Parents
themselves
should know.
to blame.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's always a price tag for everything,
Everything,
for the
yeah.
life you live, for
Yes.
the work you do,
Yes.
for your behavior and everything.
Yes.
And that actually brings me into the issue of you were at the Miss Nigerian Island last year,
Yes, I was.
and Miss Nigerian Island is about young girls, is about empowering the young girls, giving
Yes.
them a voice.
Yes.
Do you think it's achieving that?
Yes, it is, because any context, beauty pageant, brings about competitions in different form. If a young girl with approval of the parents decide to enter a Nigerian Miss Nigeria pageant, when she comes together with other young girls like herself, they are exchanging ideas. They are asking themselves, oh, which school are you in? What are you doing now? What are you reading? If it is a girl who had been in the street, so to say, refuses to go to school, refuses to advance herself, she will begin to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So in a way, when you bring this context on, you are bringing something good for the young girls who are participating in it. Also, the parents, it brings the parents together, it brings the community together. The community of Africans, the community of Nigerians come together. The community of Ireland are able to see our culture, our beauty, because obviously we are black, they are white. Beauty is looked at from different angles. But when we participate in contests showing off our beautiful girls, it does a lot. It pronounces Nigerian community within Ireland. Last year when I was in the contest, I was overjoyed to see beautiful girls, you know, standing, the brain standing on the stage, showing off their beauty, showing off their brain, showing off their education, their training, and their culture. It is quite important. It has achieved that, I must say.
Yeah, and do you think that when these girls come and participate in the Miss Nigerian pageant,
yes,
do you think that it demeans women or it demeans their person?
I wouldn't think that at all, because for me, right from youth, I've been always fashionable, and I like fashion, and I don't see anything wrong in young girls showing off the beauty they are endowed with by God. It does not demean. I wouldn't know why anyone would think that participating in beauty pageant demeans a woman. It does not. From my own opinion, as you know, everyone has their own opinion, but for me, it is celebrating womanhood. As a matter of fact, I was discussing with a friend, you know, not too long ago, and I was saying it would be nice if we should begin to celebrate middle-aged women and call them Madam Nigeria, so to say, for example.
Yeah.
Because that, what happens in our own society, so to say, is that once a woman marries, start bearing children, everyone thinks she's over. She should be written off. Why is that? Why should we be written off? I believe in womanhood, and I believe in being able to maintain oneself. That I always don't feel too happy when, you know, a woman passes at a certain age. They goes, oh, she used to be beautiful, you know, in old days. Why could it not be in present day? Obviously, the age would come, but we can age gracefully and still look good. So I think that beauty pageant brings out the good in womanhood.
Okay, and I'm sorry we don't have much time, but I do hope that we have cause to come together very soon and
Yes.
talk about other pressing issues. But if people watching now, listening, wants to get in touch for whatever reason, if they want to get in touch for a case or whatever, how would they get in touch with you?
Yes, okay. I practice as a solicitor at Ceemex and Company Solicitors. We are located at 37 Lower Gardner Street, Dublin 1, Republic of Ireland. Telephone numbers, land phone is 01873 4474, and my mobile is 086 394 4588. My office is open anytime, any day, for our people, for every nationality across the globe.
Okay.
And I'm here to help the much I can.
Okay. Yes. Once again, I just want to say thank you for the refreshing opinions. I know that people watching you now would have their own perspective about the issues that was discussed. But now, listening to you, watching and listening to you, they'll be thinking seriously about what you have said. And hopefully very soon we have cause to come back again for more discussions. There are issues that were not discussed because time could not allow us. But very soon we'll be back here again. Or at that point, you will come to us, since we have come to you now.
Yes.
You know. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, viewers, that has been Celia Otubu of Ceemex Solicitors. Until next week, when we come your way again, peace and love. And Celia?
Well, Peter, thank you very much. It's been a very fruitful and enjoyable discussion, and I've enjoyed every minute of this session. Thank you very much.
And thank you for, attending to us.
Thank you very much.